Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir Ismail. I am 264-369 and I would like to talk about the restructuring organization. So firstly, for the definition of restructuring organization. Restructuring is the act of changing the business model of an organization to transform it for the better. These changes can be legal, operational process and ownership. The cost of such a shift in the company can be either external or also internal. It can result in either downsizing or upsizing the employee or changes in staffing requirement. This is because a restructure can take place for many different reasons. Restructuring an organization usually happens when the organization is struggling to survive from a massive blow. Based on the situation, restructuring is necessary for numerous reasons. For example, in order to changing the business environment. The organization usually will change their business environment if they suffer a massive blow due to the external factors such as COVID-19 pandemic, if the organization have problems regarding understaffing, organization communication are inconsistent and not efficient, have a low technology and innovation, the needed of the new skill and capability to meet the current operation requirement. So, for my topic, I choose the Malaysia Airlines Berhad for the restructuring organization. So Malaysia Airlines Berhad is one of the aviation industry in Malaysia and a member of the One World Airline Alliance and one of Malaysia flag carrier. Malaysia Airlines Berhad also is an organization that connect Malaysia to the rest of the world. It serves as the global network for Malaysian people. Malaysia Airlines has more than 50 destinations worldwide and have amount over than 300 flights in a day. The operation of Malaysia Airlines is from a base that located in Kuala Lumpur International Airport. So next is for the impact of COVID-19 to Malaysia Airlines Berhad. So as we know, nowadays the world are struggling for with the current issue that is pandemic COVID-19. As for that, Malaysia and other countries have closed their border in order to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. This has give a big impact to the airline industry as they cannot operate as usual anymore. Malaysia Airlines state that as the order of the travel ban and plummeting demand around the world, this has made Malaysia Airlines to having a loss-making carrier at risk of bankruptcy. Based on the statement by the Transport Minister of Malaysia, state that the Malaysia airline industry is predicted to lose around 13 billion ringgit in 2020 as the airlines can operate because of the travel restriction. Malaysia Airlines also state that around 4.136 million passengers from the local carrier cancel their flight, while around 1.211 million passengers are postponed their flight. Besides that, they are estimated around 628,000 passengers that given a refund as they cancel their flight, and it was total worth is 399 million ringgit. This cost to Malaysia Airlines to estimated will having a bankruptcy if the situation of pandemic are still going. So, what is the strategy of the restructuring Malaysia Airlines Berhad? So, firstly is by giving the voluntary unpaid leave to the all 13,000 employees. This is due to the spread of coronavirus that take a heavy toll on the airline bottom lines. Besides that, the Malaysia Airlines also offer an early retirement scheme to all of the employees. This retirement scheme were mainly targeted for the employee the age 45 and above and also for the employee that had been served the Malaysia Airlines for 10 years. And lastly, the Malaysia Airlines also cut the salary of their employee from the top management, including the CEO. Their monthly fee will be cut from 35%, while for the director is around 50%, while for the assistant manager to general manager and equivalent will take around 10% to 25% of the salary reduction. Malaysia Airlines also froze the handphone claim, transport allowance for the sales team and a car allowance for the general manager and above. So next is what is the benefit of restructuring the Malaysia Airlines? The benefit is to reduce the burden that the company have regarding the finance of the company. Our working employee also, without making any profit, just could only burden the company as there are no profit account and also they need to pay their employees' salary. And lastly, it can help the company to maintain from being bankrupt for another 1 or 2 years ahead. So the conclusion is, as the pandemic COVID-19 have affected the organization, Restructuring the company are the only strategy that can be made in order to make sure the company can continue operating. The restructuring strategies, such as giving the voluntary unpaid leave to all the 13,000 employees, offer an early retirement scheme to the all employees, and cut the salary of their employee will help to stabilize the company from bankruptcy. That's all from me. Thank you.